As we come off a long holiday weekend, we are seeing a shortage of blood supplies. And joining us today is Sue Thu of Vitalent, and she brought some important guests with her today, April and her son Nathan, to tell us how blood is needed, especially at this time. And it's kind of like, Sue, we're low right now. I thought we'd be okay going into the holiday weekend.
Well, you know, we're just coming off this summer holiday season, and on top of that, we're in a holiday week, which is a time when it's difficult for businesses and schools to sponsor blood drives. So we expect this week to have about a 25% drop in donations. So we thought it'd be a great idea to come and chat with you and try to inspire some of your listeners to maybe give blood. It's Arizona Blood Donation Week, so it's a great time to bring attention to the need for blood donors.
Yeah, it's even a great time to recognize what our governor has done for this week, because it's something that's important to her family, and a lot of families will find out in just a minute. But what's happening this week, what the governor has done?
Well, absolutely. Every year, Governor Hobbs declares September 1st through 7th is Arizona Blood Donation Week, and that's because we traditionally have about a 25% drop in donations during this time of year. And so we have Arizona Blood Donation Week to bring awareness to the need for donors, to help people like Nathan. And we're just really excited to be able to share a story with the audience so that they know how important it is to give blood.
Yeah, it is. April, Nathan, how are you two doing today?
We're very well.
So, well, good. I'm so glad you guys are here. And I know Nathan is kind of like just hanging here with us, which is kind of cool. First time on TV, I think, right? Is that right, Nathan? Kind of?
He's had a few other appearances when he was younger.
Yeah.
Because we try to spread awareness about the importance of donating blood and how humans save humans.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. And, of course, Nathan's story here, because you just said right there, humans save humans, and that's why this week is important, or just all the time giving. So tell us a little about the story here in Nathan and with you.
He's a little shy, but Nathan has a very special story. He has had over 200 blood transfusions easily. I lost count after 179. I was trying to keep count there for a while, but Nathan was born on time, healthy, great, and when he was about 3.5 months old, he looked really pale. His stomach was extended, and I took him into the pediatrician, and she told me she would call me later if there was anything wrong. And they called me about 11 o'clock that night, and she said, you need to drive your son to Phoenix Children's Hospital right now because his hemoglobin's about a 4.
Wow.
And his heart could stop.
Wow.
So surprisingly, I didn't get a speeding ticket, and I didn't even sit down. I just walked in and told the nurse, my son's hemoglobin's a 4, and she said, who told you that? And they said the pediatrician called me, and they took us right back, and they couldn't get an IV in his arm, so they had to end up putting it in his scalp, and we were there for 7 days. They thought he had leukemia initially. We left Phoenix Children's Hospital after he received about 3 to 4 blood transfusions within that week, and he was having to get these life-saving blood transfusions every single week.
Wow.
So each bag of blood helped him sustain life here with me, and it's because of people that my son is here with me. And he went from getting blood every single week to every 2 weeks, and then we were about every 4 weeks, and then the iron overload started to impact his internal organs and whatnot. So last year he had his spleen removed.
Wow.
To reduce the need of blood transfusions.
But still needing the blood transfusion for those, and look at him, he's doing great here. That's very important. And Sue, that's why, again, this is such an important time. We're seeing a story right here because of that. And so let's talk about, they have, blood drives going on right now, and people can give, right?
Absolutely. Vitalent has 8 Valley locations that are donor centers where people can go and give blood. We also host about 20 blood drives every single day. So it's really easy to find a location. You just go to vitalent.org. You can search by city or zip code and just find a location near you, because the need is great right now, and it helps kids like Nathan.
Yeah, and you see on the screen right now, we're going to leave it because right now through September 7th, If you go and donate, you have a chance of winning a brand new 2025 VW Taos. Thank you, Taos S, donated by our Valley Volkswagen dealers. And so all they got to do is buy a Vitalit and that's so important right there.
Absolutely. So we're in the last week of our summer Volkswagen raffle, but on top of that, we have a lot of other things that are happening fun this week to thank donors. Every donor is going to receive a voucher for a free pint of Culver's fresh frozen custard. They're our partner for the Labor Day holiday week. And on top of that, Vitalant has our exclusive giving t-shirt that all donors will receive, a t-shirt in appreciation for giving blood.
I like it. Also, too, there's something special happening today for Nathan. I'm hearing. I can't say too much about it, can I? Or no?
Well, he knows he's having a birthday party, but we promise to have some surprises and make it really fun. And but we're going to host a little birthday party for Nathan at our Tippy Donor Center, and just celebrate the fact that he's here alive today. And and because of blood donors, he will continue to be.
I like it. That's great. And of course, come on here, guys. Come in really quick. Can they come in? Come on.
Sure.
Quickly run in here. Sit down really quick as we go to break.
Hurry.
Sit down, say hello to him. He brought some friends along to celebrate his birthday. Have a seat there, guys. All right, we got more mix coming up right after this, so stick around. There, see you.